Use synthetic division to find the quotient and remainder from dividing the polynomial by x plus 1. Synthetic division is a way of dividing one polynomial by a linear binomial to find the quotient and remainder. When dividing by a linear binomial using synthetic division, make sure that the factor is written in the form x minus a. As you can see, x plus 1 is not in this form, so we need to rewrite it as x minus negative 1, and we'll be using the negative 1 in the synthetic division calculations. These 6 placeholders are for each of the coefficients of the polynomial. Since this is a polynomial of degree 5, there are 6 placeholders, 1 for each term. This is how synthetic division works. The numerical term goes here, and we determine that that would be negative 1. Fill in the coefficients from the polynomial here. So the x to the 5th term has a coefficient of 1. This term has a coefficient of negative 1. This term has a coefficient of negative 27. This has a coefficient of 1. This has a coefficient of 146. And the constant term is 120. Start by dropping the first term here, then multiplying by negative 1 and putting the product here. So negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Then you add these two terms, so negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2. Continue multiplying by this term, so negative 1 times negative 2 is a positive 2, and it goes here. Negative 27 plus 2 is negative 25. Once again, multiply by negative 1 times negative 25 is positive 25. 1 plus 25 is 26. Negative 1 times 26 is negative 26. 146 minus 26 is 120. Finally, negative 1 times 120 is negative 120. And these two terms cancel out, so we get a 0 right here. So we end up with this division equation. P of x divided by x plus 1 equals, and these are the coefficients of the quotient, which is a polynomial of 1 degree less than the original polynomial. So we get x to the 4th minus 2 times x cubed minus 25x squared plus 26x plus 120, and there is no remainder. From the remainder theorem, we know that this term, the 0 remainder, is the same as p of x for x equals negative 1.